Hello and welcome back. This is Steve from SkiCoachingOnline, and in this video, a question I often get asked is what's a good warm-up or what's a good way to start the season off on the right foot before we get into skiing again. So, a good coach friend of mine once said there's only 3 things you can do whilst you're skiing or on a set of skis. You can stand on a ski, you can twist a ski, and you can tip it. So if you pull the thread on anything that's going wrong in your skiing, it will come down to one of those 3 things. So I like to set that up as my warm-up. So as I ski down here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play with how I stand on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lift up my inside ski, and that gets me used to moving my balance more towards my outside ski. That way then I get a bit more of a feel laterally from foot to foot of where I'm standing. So this is a great warm-up for balancing from foot to foot. Another one you can do in terms of balancing to where you are on your skis is also front to back. So as you're going around a corner, lean really far forward, lean really far back. And what this will do, this will help move you from your toes through to your heel. And it gives you a good feel for where you're balancing along the length of the ski. So I find as we're skiing around, I will play around forwards and backwards. I will play around side to side. That way then I'm starting to warm up all my muscles and all my joints and getting a good feel for where I'm balancing along the length of my ski, but also side to side. So secondly, when you're moving into how you tip the ski over, okay, so a lot of people refer to this as edging a ski. So that's tipping the ski up onto its edge, but it's also flattening off the ski. So a little quick one I like to do is just a bit of a traverse across the hill with my skis tipped over. And then I try and feel the bases of my skis on the snow. And then I find myself sliding, tip them up onto their edges. My skis go forward. If I have my skis flat on the snow, then my skis slide sideways. That way then I'm just tuning into kind of the feelings in my feet, what I need to do to tip the ski up on the side, what I need to do to tip the skis flat. That way as I'm skiing down the hill, I get a bit more in tune with what's going on inside my ski boot. As you can see, my knees tip over as well. And you can also then start to play with potentially getting that hip to come across. You can do like a power plow. That's another one you can do. So with my hips come across here, I start to get a little bit more edge angle on that outside ski. So I start to tune into, okay, what part of my body can I use to help tip those skis over? Alrighty. Third one is rotation. So we've done how I stand on my ski, we've done how I can tip it over, and now I need to warm up how I can twist the ski. So what I'm looking to do here is I might have a play with just sliding down the mountain in a straight line. So what we refer to as the fall line. So if I had a tennis ball and I just dropped it, it's the line that tennis ball would take sliding down the hill. So what I'm doing here is I'm just spinning the tips of my skis left and right, whilst mainly keeping my belly button facing down the hill. What that's doing is it's separating my legs from my upper body, and that gets me nice and warmed up so that when I need to come into some short turns, then my legs are already fired up and I can turn my skis without having to twist my upper body. So what to do when you're warming up? Have a think of those 3 things. How am I standing on my skis? Forward and back, side to side. How am I tipping my skis over? What am I doing to tip the skis over? Which part of my body am I using? And does it feel kind of natural both sides? Then when it comes to twisting, which part of my body am I using to twist the ski? Have a play with it so you can feel your legs using it a little bit more, or you can do what I'm doing now and kind of roll everything in and get a little bit warmed up and tune into it as you're skiing around. So just take the first couple of runs of the day to just tune into that. Pick one of those 3 things and then just have a bit of a mess around and see what it is you'll do to either stand on the ski or not, twist the ski or not, and tip the ski or not. Give that a play next time you're on the hill. Let me know how it goes. If you've got some other ideas that you want to see in the comments, or you want to see some different drills to work on these things, let me know down in the comments and I'll get some videos shot for you. Thanks, and I'll catch you in the next one.